The following contest scheduled triple threat tag team action, elimination style, contested under Rampage rules. Introducing our first participants. They are your Rampage Cup winners, the team of Corey Hollis and Chip Day. Corey Hollis and Chip Day. The second tag team in this matchup hails from every woman's fantasy. They are the tag team of Shawn Banks and Crew Jones, hot like lava. Our reigning and defending NWA RPW Tag Team Champions. They are from the Cash Vault and led to ringside by Charlie Cash. They are the team of Zane and Hit for Hire, Bobby Moore.
Well, Rampage Wrestling fans,
once again, this
back
contest
with another
for the Tag Team
of television.
Elimination style, contested under Rampage rules.
Dan Masters announces the competitors for this three-way elimination match. Rampage rules. Bill Behrens here with my broadcast partner, Josh Wheeler. Josh, we're continuing Sizzlin Summer Bash with this hour of television, and what an hour we have, and it started off hot, and it's going to get hotter.
Yes, it is, and I mean, it's sizzling. This is the only word to describe it. This is sizzling.
Of course, fans, if you were here with us last week, you saw Mike Posey retain the television title against the challenge of Drew Adler. After that match, we looked to be a teeny bit of dissension between the friends, Chip Day, Corey Hollis, and then we heard a little bit from Bent, but didn't never see Bent. No idea where he is at this point. Right now, though, and we also saw the first appearance, I guess, of Alley's Angels LLC, Sal Renaro Associated, Rob Adonis, the purse client, but it didn't matter because Micah Taylor ended up winning the #1 contender match, and he's going to end up facing in the future whoever wins our main event tonight on television. That's Kyle Matthews, the Rampage Pro Wrestling heavyweight champion, taking on whoever Charlie Cash is bringing to the ring.
And I have no idea who it is now if it's not Rob Adonis.
Right now, Zane, Bobby Moore, the tag team champions. Looks to be almost a family resemblance between these two tag team partners. Right now, locking up in the middle of the ring, we're seeing Chip Day and Crew Jones. Crew Jones, the larger of the two men. Chip Day, of course, known for his striking. Crew Jones, known usually for outrageous outfits.
Yes.
Tags in. Man who pound for pound could be the best professional wrestler in Rampage Pro Wrestling, in my opinion. Shawn Banks, just a tremendous athlete, former heavyweight champion. Standing drop kick to the back demonstrates some of that ability. Banks also highly entertaining.
He reminds me a lot of a Rick Rude and Billy Graham had a love child.
Very good.
And I see his
and
tights.
If they did, people would talk.
Yes, and his tights a handsome devil, so, you know.
Oh, Chip Day turns around only to catch a boot and a right hand by Bobby Moore. Bobby Moore has been taking advantage of a very impressive back elbow, but he seems for whatever reason to change elbow pads each time he uses it. Now Corey Hollis into the ring, Chip Day on the outside. Hollis, known by some as a wrestling machine, former amateur wrestler in high school, in the majors, was a Rookie of the Year in his first year. This year ranked, as is Chip Day, in the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Top 500.
And they're a tag team known regionally in a lot of other areas besides Rampage Pro for being one of the top tag teams.
Of course, up in North Carolina, tag team champions until recently. Corey Hollis also teams regularly with Mike Posey as Alabama Attitude and Ring of Honor Wrestling. Have been all over the United States, and young Corey Hollis, only 3 years in the wrestling business and already has accomplished as much. Now, and last time we saw these guys in the ring, it was both Shawn Banks and Crew Jones taking on Corey Hollis alone after Bobby Moore attacked Chip Day and took him out of the match. An impressive performance by Corey Hollis in that match. But no one good man can take on two great good men and get away with it for long. And Hot Like Lava able to win that match, and that's how they got into this particular contest.
Exactly, and plus Chip Day was diagnosed with a concussion, and all the talk in sports and wrestling in general is how dangerous concussions can be, and you got to wonder, is Chip's bell still a little rattled?
Very much so. Drop toe hold now, go behind waist cinch, and Shawn Banks recognized the considerable upper body strength. A lot of gym time taken by Corey Hollis. Has a little bit of a reminiscent look to the late Chris Benoit at some level, and some of that stylistic and some of that tenacity out there in the ring. Hollis known for his strength. Well versed in a variety of suplexes, but right there, Bobby Moore tags himself in. I don't think Crew Jones minds. He can't lose the match when he's not in it.
Now in this match, it's two guys are in at one. It's always two guys in, but it's elimination style, correct?
It is elimination style,
okay.
And the different circuit, the Rampage rules, and you may not be as familiar. Some of our fans may, first-time fans may not. Rampage rules have a similarity to Lucha Libre tag team rules, where if one man leaves the ring, another man can enter from that team, and on it goes. Tags are certainly permitted throughout, but it keeps the match constantly going. There's nowhere to really run in this match. You leave the ring, somebody else comes in, action continues inside the ring. Hard for the referee, I can tell you that
yes.
much. No one referee ever controls a Rampage rules match well. Right now, a little bit of comedy here as Bobby Moore. You know, the fans have a tendency to refer to Bobby Moore as Barney.
Why is that?
They think he looks like Barney the dinosaur.
I see nothing of the resemblance at all.
Well, but he does love people.
He does. He does hug people a lot.
Now tag in and out quickly. Chip Day and Corey Hollis taking advantage of their tag team experience. 3 different experienced tag teams in this match for sure. One of the things Rampage Pro Wrestling is known for, it's one of the reasons for the first Rampage Cup Tag Team Tournament, was the diversity of tag teams that had gravitated to Rampage Pro Wrestling.
And in that tournament, I mean, Chip and Corey did win that. I mean, you got Hot Like Lava, former tag team champions, and you get the current tag team champions. These are probably the 3 best tag teams probably in the state of Georgia, if not in the Southeast.
Very much so. I couldn't disagree with you at all on that. You're looking at 3 of the finest tag teams in professional wrestling. No matter where they go, they're going to be contenders for titles. But right now, the title that's on the line, nobody home. Rampage Pro Wrestling title, but Bobby Moore, arm drag, taken down, controlled by Corey Hollis. Right now, fans, it looks like we're going to have to take a short commercial break. We'll be right back after these messages. Back of Hollis. Hollis has been brutalized so far in the early time of this match since they brought him into the ring.
And again, using the Rampage rules to their advantage there.
Launches him down on that turnbuckle. There's no give. There may be some padding there, but underneath that little bit of padding is solid metal. Shawn Banks, Bobby Moore about to lay a kick in. I don't think I would go after Shawn Banks at all.
And if you think about it, honestly, Bobby Moore and Zane are actually probably getting the biggest advantage of all this because they're not in the match, but it's elimination style, so they still have to be beaten.
Well, you know what other's interesting about this is, were the cash fold eliminated first, we in essence would not have champions, or at least for the short term, maybe you call the team that beat them the champions, but inevitably we'd have new champions, just wouldn't know who if the cash fold are taken out first in this elimination match.
And Bobby here, again, we were just talking about the advantage they were having, but Bobby a little overzealous, tags in Crew without Crew knowing it, and now they're going to take a little bit of their liberties on Corey Hollis
now
here.
Zane's in, and Hollis is being assaulted by both teams at this point. Oh, solid chop there, but look at Hollis fighting back out of the corner, and that's what we saw in that, call it, handicap match we had several weeks ago with Corey Hollis and Hot Like Lava, is that he just wouldn't give up. Fought back all the way through until it just became overwhelming, and a double team maneuver put him out in that particular match. But I know he gained the respect of the fans at home and the fans here at the arena. And Hollis again fights up to his feet, won't lay down for anybody, goes into the ropes, comes off with a big kick to the face. But there's not a lot in the tank for Corey Hollis as he's caught, flips through the belly back suplex back in the corner, but he tags in the process, Crew Jones. And now things have changed, but Hollis down and clearly hurt in the corner. Oh, neck breaker, takes down Zane and go for the cover. There's this could be it right here, first elimination. No, Zane not the legal man, Bobby Moore is, goes for the cover. A lot of time though.
It's a good call by the official there. I didn't know who the illegal man was at all.
Banks comes off, elbow. Goes for the cover there too. Breakup by Zane.
Body's going everywhere in this one. It's like a car crash or something.
Chip Day thrown quarter of the way across the ring. Samoan drop, cover. Broken up by Chip Day, back and forth. No one given an inch at this point as Day is thrown into the ropes, comes off, catches a side kick, and now rolls, or tries to, nope, unsuccessful, tries to roll out of the ring. Cover, 1, 2, broken up again. Banks a little grumpy about that one. Ducks one. Oh, Pele. Again, I don't know where that comes from. Hook goes for a standing suplex. Block. Goes again. Block. Hollis reverse knee. Picks him up. Tries for no. Reversal. Trying for a German. Second try for a German. Roll through. Wait a minute. No.
That
2
was
count.
close.
Oh. Crew Jones eats an elbow and catches a solid blow. Bobby Moore broken up by Moore. I don't know who the legal man is at this point. Cover right there as Moore is down. There's a cover.
Ladies and gentlemen, Crew Jones has been eliminated.
So Hot Like Lava has been eliminated, Bill. I completely missed the move that knocked Crew out.
Actually, it was a combination of the back elbow by Corey Hollis and a kick by Chip Day that was able to get it done. Bobby Moore came in, stole the pin coming out of that, and about pin here on Zane as Bobby Moore comes and breaks it up. That brings in Chip Day. Both teams now in the ring. Referee Dee Byers having a real problem here in this Rampage Rules elimination.
Oh!
Kick to the face, running all of his body weight, takes Chip Day down. Corey Hollis is up and lands a solid chop, and back comes Bobby Moore as they lay off. Zane over in one corner recovering. Chip Day trying to recover, just sort of watching at this point as these two guys go at it in the middle of the ring. Bobby Moore follows with a forearm, and now he's loading up that elbow. But returns the favor, does Corey Hollis. You can hear the impact all the way around the arena, and the fans are echoing it.
Back and forth, and there it is again, a flying elbow from Corey Hollis.
Now both them are down, and it's Chip Day and Zane are standing up. Grazing kick rocks Day, but now I think Day's going to show him that he's known for his kicks too. Kick to the face. We're seeing the same thing a different way now. 2 in a row. Step up. Catches him on the side of the face. Now everybody's down. Charlie Cash fanning everybody he can find. Crowd appreciative of the performance here in this elimination three-way tag match. Hot Like Lava eliminated. It's down to these two teams, the champs and the winners of the Rampage Cup. Only one of these teams can be the Rampage Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions when it's all said and done here at Sizzlin Summer Bash and in this hour of Rampage Television.
Bobby Moore charges. Corey Hollis gives him the knee. Second rope there for Corey Hollis.
Ooh, caught a couple of knees coming down. Goes for the cover. This could be a 2. No, broken up by Zane. Chip Day trying to get back up to his feet. Here comes Zane. Ducks that one. Goes behind. Swings him around. Mule kick. Now Corey is setting him up in a neck breaker position as Chip Day comes down. Axe handle cover. Goes across. There's 1. There's 2. No!
Charlie Cash trying to get in there on that one. Action here's fast and furious. I can't keep up with it, Bill. I'm glad you are able to do it because I'm lost.
Belt
right
was
now.
thrown in, and now that's distracted Corey Hollis. Hollis, get your head in the game here. You've left your man alone in the ring. Loading up. Wait a minute. That elbow sleeve is being put on by Bobby Moore. Oh, and you could hear that across the arena. Out of the ring, Zane rolling through. Referee didn't see it. That's it right
there.
there.
You have it. And Chip Day
Ladies
is
and
out.
gentlemen, your winners, and still NWA RPW Tag Team Champions, the team of Zane and Hit for Hire Bobby Moore of the Cash Vault.
Charlie Cash ecstatic that his team has won, and you know what, fans? We've only just begun, and we're about well over halfway through this hour of television. A lot more TV to go, though. Main event, Kyle Matthews defends the title. The Cash Vault will be back, but who's going to be representing the Cash Vault? Nobody knows, but we're going to find out right after this commercial break. Fans, you're not going to want to go anywhere. Sizzlin, Summer Bash, Rampage Television, both continue coming up soon.